What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Binary Utopia, and I'm here to present the opportunity that Stop Loss Academy is bringing to you. Just give me a couple seconds to adjust this, as I already knew it would happen. Okay, cool. So, I just wrote a couple notes down to show y'all exactly what, Binary Utopia, which is Stop Loss Academy now, is here to present to y'all. You know, okay, the patterns, certain patterns, a lot of us don't understand. A lot of certain patterns, a lot of us don't really have the knowledge of or understand how to set the patterns up on the chart. You see what I mean? Certain candlestick patterns, like formations, like the engulfing candle, like just small things that add up to be a major deal. And candlestick patterns is definitely a major deal once you start to understand it. Flag formations, that is another big deal. Because when you have consolidation, you have to know what a breakout looks like. You have to understand the breakout before you can apply your stop loss or, see where you want to exit at or enter at. The harmonic patterns, that's very important as well. Once you start to understand the harmonic pattern, then you will understand how to avoid a fake out. Because a lot of the times, most fake outs is based off of a harmonic pattern that you may not know of or that you may not recognize. And you go for one position and it end up going in another direction. Even though with basic knowledge, when you at first glance, the chart may look like it's going to go through a downtrend or uptrend, or the moving average said this. No, harmonic patterns is definitely important. Harmonic patterns plays just as big a part as the Fibonacci levels. You see what I mean? Fibonacci levels is very important. Harmonic patterns, if you know how to combine those two, you have a good strategy. You have a good strategy. You see what I mean? And the wedges, that's very important too. So you come to Binary Utopia, all these things that I'm naming, everything you see on the screen is what you will, be sharpened in, because all the knowledge I obtained over the past 3 years, I'm willing to, put that out there and just help the serious investors, the serious traders who trying to better their trading experience. Now, the mindset is one of the things that comes last. Okay, we come up with this great strategy. We come up with this great goal, this great plan, and it works. But the mindset always get us in a position where we may lose more than we gain. You feel me? So psychological trading, that's very important. That's very important to be psychologically in tune with your trading experience. Now, another thing that we need to pay attention to is emotional withdrawal. You feel me? So if as we trading, even if we having a smooth trading experience, we still may come up with the anger, the temper tantrum from our trade hitting the stop loss. If it's binary options, we knew the direction and it lost by one micro pip. That's very frustrating. But we have to know how to abstract our emotions from our trading experience, because sometimes that's our biggest downfall. And another thing, the mindset. When we get anxious, we tend to try to place a trade during consolidation. No, that's not the case. This is something that we have to avoid at all costs. Try to avoid consolidation. Consolidation is the price ranging. It ranges, very within a very small space. With if it's over, 11 to 12 candles, or depending on what time frame you are using. Now, Trend trading. Here we go. This is my baby right here. First thing y'all say, what I say? Stop loss awareness. Anytime you is going, anytime you enter a trade, you have to understand where you want to pitch a stop loss at. I'm not gonna get into detail about that because that is, very simple. That's a very simple thing to catch on to. Matter of fact, let me give it away. Anytime I place a trade, I always want to know where I'm going to put my stop loss at first. That's very important. Understanding the time frames. You see what I mean? You may be on the hour time frame and it says downtrend, but the day time frame is saying uptrend. You see what I mean? So you have to have understanding of the time frame as well. Compounding. Now, I saw and experienced multiple ways to compound on my Forex. Now, I did this with binary options and didn't realize it until someone else brought it to my attention. Now, compounding on your balance is very important to understand because if you do not know how to compound, you will end up blowing your balance. Trading the divergence. Depending on your trading style, this is a very complicated very complicated trading experience to really catch on to. So divergence trading. So understanding the moving averages. Moving averages is you don't base your trade off of a moving average. As we can see, we got two different moving averages doing two different things. You see what I mean? Oh, where'd the thing go? Let me see if I can pull it up. No, I don't want. Where's that? Where'd it go? Didn't do it. Alright. Let me bring this back up. Let me see if I can bring it back up. There you go. You see what I mean? Understand the moving averages. Now, specific moving averages combined together. Now, I learned this from my two strategies, the Judge 1 and the Judge 2. Self-taught. I still use these two strategies after 2 to 3 years. You see what I mean? So you have to understand your moving averages. I'm here to provide all the information that I'm speaking of. Supply and demand, support and resistance. Now, a lot of people may argue that supply and demand, support and resistance is the same thing. But I really am very specific with things. So supply and demand and support and resistance is two different things to me. Support and resistance is exactly what that is. It's like floor to ceiling. That's exactly what support and resistance is. There's no way really to go through it. There's no way to really, jump and break out the ceiling. So support and resistance is just that, down to the pip. If the price bounce off that level down to the pip multiple times, that is support and resistance. Now, supply and demand is a little bit more forgiving because supply is a area in between two different prices. So you got a small price range such as you see here. So this will be some support. I mean, supply or demand, it'd be like, supply be up here or demand be down here in an area of in a price range of supply and demand. You see what I'm talking about? So that's something that I bring with Stop Loss Academy. This is the experience I give you with Stop Loss Academy. You see what I mean? Now, I feel like I should have been put this together. I should have picked up on the Forex side of the trading the market. But I stuck to binary options because a whole bunch of reasons that I should have just, moved on to Forex, and a lot of things would have been great by now. But at the same time, this is what I'm providing. This is what, I have an understanding of. All these things I have a great understanding of. I'm well-rounded, which with each, of these subjects, with each of them. So, you know, if you having trouble in the market, or you just want to sharpen your skills, or have a different outlook on the market from someone else who have a profitable resume or a strong understanding of the market, just contact me. More than likely, my information will be in the description of the video if you're on YouTube, or if you see this from Facebook, just inbox me. You know, if you get this, if you see this on my Instagram, then DM me. You see what I mean? Just contact me, and we can get started. Now, let me show you a few of my results. From the last past couple signals. Okay. Let me start from here. This is when I did I sent the signal for gold. I told everybody, look, gold is a buy. Take this for a buy, and it was about right down here. Now my take profit was hit on this. See, as you can see right here, another situation where you see a profitable situation. Now, with this is the gold buy I was just telling y'all about. See what I mean? This is the gold buy. So the signal we was discussing where our buy limit was at, and he asked me a real brief question. I was like, just take the profit, because you got your subscription money back for the month. Just a few things I was just thinking about. So this is oil right here. This is the oil chart, and I was doing my technical analysis. I sent that signal out as well. It ended up being profitable, and as you can see right here, I sent it out, and it became successful. And now, one thing I gotta do is just get more precise on the take profit. I gotta admit with that one. Okay, that was my. Okay, here we go. Another one. Aussie USD. Now count how many is correct. Now you don't see no losses for Forex as of yet, because I have not took any with the grace of God. Thank you, Lord. If you're taking these signals, don't thank me. Thank God. I'm not God. I am a child of God. Now, let me not get too religious on y'all. Now, Aussie USD, I'm buying it. We're using the stop loss. You see, I always tell them, I'm using a stop loss. Like intercourse, you using protection. Let's already get too so, in depth with it. But at the same time, it's important to express that. You see what I mean? Same thing here. CAD, JPY, signal. Same thing here. Sent the signal out, and it became a success. Here we go. This was, here we go, boom. And it became successful. Same thing here. So I bought it and then put a buy limit for just in case it had a little bit more room to drop. But it actually hit my take profit. This is a real thorough guy right here. Real thorough dude. He actually shared one of his experiences, his trading, the way he traded with us. A lot of people was grateful for that, and I'm thankful for that. Same thing here. This is not for me. Let me see. This video is not for me to have gratitude from anybody or nothing like that. This video is just to show my potential clients that it's value in what I provide. You see what I mean? It's value. I forget which one this was, but it's definitely. You see what I mean? It's just like one after another. So you see the value is there. These are recently. So, these are recently. You see the 91% win rate, 12% day average, best position, But the latest position was about like 800% return, and I think that was on the British pound USD. Now y'all see that it's value over here. So if you like what you see, you like what you see, you contact me. If you see it on YouTube, check the description for the information to contact me. More than likely, you might see the website there. If you want to do it from the website, it's going to tell you Forex Services. You click on that one. You get your subscription, and then you contact me with the screenshot of you getting your subscription. And then from there, I put you into the group, and I add you to the website, where it's at least 15 videos on the website for you to go over it to understand how I'm so profitable, and back videos of the webinars, live trading. You will see exactly what goes on in Binary Utopia, aka Forex Utopia, aka Stop Loss Academy. Now this is your boy. Oh yeah, go like my page as well. I would really appreciate that. I just made that not too long ago, so go like the page, see what's up with it, and let's get this popping. Let's get this going, y'all.